Hi guys! Today I wanted to talk to you about overnight oats. It's one of my favorite breakfast options. It's super easy to make and it can be made well in advance. It's really healthy and it's the perfect breakfast for when you're rushing and when you're on the go. So first we're going to be talking through how to make the base, and then later I'm going to be talking you through how to make 3 different toppings. So these are totally customizable so that you can make the topping that is your favorite. Okay, so this is to make the base of the overnight oats, which will form the base of all the different customized toppings. So first we need some rolled oats. So we use roughly 100 grams per person for a generous portion. So we'll put about 100 grams of rolled oats in there. And to that we have to add around 250 ml of almond milk. Roughly, if you then want to make a bigger portion for more people, you just double the quantities of both the oats and the milk. So then we'll give that a good stir, and we can then add in a little bit of a sweetener. We don't have to add in a sweetener, but depending on your preference, you can. So we've got a little bit of honey here, and then you can really customize it. Like sometimes I'll put a little bit of cinnamon powder in at this point. You can put a pinch of cardamom powder, cloves. Okay, so just mix them up nicely together. Get all the, if you've added any spice powders or sweetener, just make sure it's really nicely mixed in. And then you just need to set this aside for between 30 to 40 minutes. And in the meantime, we'll show you how to make your toppings. So the first one that we're going to make is one of my favorites. It's really comforting and really, really delicious. So first we're going to need some bananas, a nut butter of your choice. And today we're going to use some cacao powder as well in this one. So these ones are really indulgent. So first we're going to give them the nice chocolatey flavor by adding a tablespoon or so of raw cacao powder. So we get ours from Mason & Co. And raw cacao powder is just the cacao bean that's been picked and powdered. And it has a really deep chocolatey flavor. Okay, so now all the cacao powder is nicely mixed in and it looks nice and chocolatey. I can now add on the toppings. So first I sliced a banana. So I'm just going to arrange that around the edge, and then I'm going to take a nut butter. So this one is an all 100% natural peanut butter, which goes really, really nicely with the cacao and the banana. And then at this point you could top it with something like granola. Actually, we could put some dates on this. I'm just going to grab a couple of dates and chop them up, take the pit out and chop them up. And we can sprinkle that on top for a little bit of sweetness. But also kind of toasted nuts would be delicious as well. You could put chopped almonds, chopped peanuts, any kind of seeds. So the idea is that you've got some fruit which adds that sweetness and freshness, and then you've also got something which adds protein and nuts, and something which then looks lovely on top when you sprinkle it over the top. So this one would be perfect for something like if I was having friends over for brunch, I could serve this. And that's our first one done. Oh my God, this is so yummy. So chocolatey and creamy. It's so good with coffee. So good. So for this one, first I put the oats into a glass, just a normal short drinking water glass, and I put lots and lots of cinnamon in with these oats. I put a little extra teaspoon of cinnamon in, so they're really cinnamony oats. And then once I've spooned in the oats into the glass, I'm going to take some sliced apple and arrange it around the side so it looks really nice. So the nice thing is you can just slice the apple quite finely, obviously remove the core and pips, and then just arranged it like this around the edges. So it's quite a nice thing to do before you've got friends coming over, and you can make them all completely in advance and pop them in the fridge, even overnight, hence the name overnight oats. So I'm just gonna get the honey and just kind of drizzle it all over the top. But again, like any nut butter would taste really good at this point. Just a little bit more honey. This time I'm gonna top it with some crunchy seeds. Just get them on there. So each one will be like a nice like crunch in the mouth. For the final topping, I wanted to show you how to put the overnight oats into a jar, because this makes it portable, so you can make it the night before and grab it in the morning for those mornings when you're really rushed. So first, you make the oats same base. Put a couple of spoons into the base of the jar. And then with this one, I wanted to layer it up with a compote to show you another way that you can do overnight oats. So I've now got the oats. So then this compote is a chikko and orange compote. So I just wanted to use some really local fruit. So it's basically 3 chikkos, like very finely, roughly chopped. And then the juice and pulp of 1 orange. And a little bit of sea salt, like just a pinch of sea salt, and about 2 teaspoons of honey or jaggery liquid, and just cook that down for sort of between 5 and 10 minutes until it goes like a nice gooey sort of jam type thing. So now, yeah, putting another layer of oats, and then again I'll top it with the compote. And then again on the top we can do whatever we want. We can put some nice nuts or seeds. I think this time we can probably use these almonds. Granola is always a great topping for overnight oats, and so our pumpkin seeds. So that's 3 ways with overnight oats. We've got the first one, which is our lovely chocolatey, banana-y, peanut butter one, which is super comforting and warming. Then we have this, which looks like a little dessert almost, like apples with honey and seeds and lots of cinnamon in the oats. And then we've got one which is much more kind of fresh and light. So it's layered with a fruit compote, and this one we popped in a jar to make it portable. So there you go. Those are our 3 ways with overnight oats. So cinnamony. So good.